Hiya, I'm David. I've just dropped my car off for an MOT and I'm taking a nice countrified walk back home, and then I've got to walk all the way down later on to pick the car up. It's having an MOT and a service and whatever else needs doing to get it through the MOT. A good garage in a village is a necessity, and in Coggeshall we are very fortunate to have a great garage. The respect for the people that work there, and it's worth going. But here I am. Look at this. This is lovely. And of course, there she is, another fir tree. This is a bit of land that runs out, just ducking under here, runs out around by the river. This end that we're here is near Abbey Mill, and these are all the horses' fields. Oh, it's just so nice. It's necessary, and I can see why the government have said for mental health as far as exercise goes, because being cooped up does get to you, because it takes you out of your routine. This is a transition that we're all going through, a transition, and transitions in life are really good. They get you from one place to another, and we're going through this transition of coming out of a routine. And I can see that a lot of people that got stressed at work, now it's not work that's causing their stress. If they're inclined to easily get stressed out, I dare say they're worried about, now you're worried about money and how everything is going to pan out. But here we are, week 5, week 6, something like that. Where are your stress related issues now? Because the money issue is still there, but you're still here, you're still alive. Other banking problems might be mounting up, but you're still alive. And this is the problem with us humans. We panic. We place so much importance on segments of our life. And yes, they may be important, but not important enough to give you stress. Not important enough to damage your mental health. Panic People panic about everything. Panic about what to wear. Panic about what shoes to put on. Panic about what to have on their cereal in the morning. You can invent every conspiracy under the sun, really, for different things. That's the problem with overthinking things. You get to the point in your conspiracy where you don't trust anybody, don't trust anything. Many years ago, and I say many years ago, I was a taxi driver for my sins. And I was in a transition from one job to another, and we were going through a recession in the country. The engineering industry was taking a big hit in the recession. Problems in the mines, and this was during Margaret Thatcher's rule and reign many years ago. And I was a taxi driver for a brief moment, for a year or so. That was a way of making a living. And I got a call by radio to pick up a lady who they were all laughing in the background of the radio. They all knew this lady and they knew her reputation, so for them it was a big joke. I went and picked this customer up to take her to her house. We sat in the car driving along, and she said, "They've been out with radios again." I said, "What? They've been out with radios? Who? The government? What? They're watching my house." Right. What are they doing? She said, "I don't know. They've been standing outside my house with radios." She said, they are watching me. She said, you can't trust them. They work for the Russians." What? And this lady proceeded to display her panic. And all of a sudden on the radio, I get a call, which I answer. The lady's in the car with me, and they say on the radio, they said, "Oh, David, your visa for the Russian embassy has come through." And there were laughs in the background, and the woman looked at me in sheer terror and horror. Fortunately, we were just pulling up outside her house, and she got out the car, and on my way back I radioed back to say I'd dropped her off. And they were all laughing in the background, and they said, "Did she tell you anything about the Russians?" To be honest, she was, you could tell she must have been on some form of medication, to be honest, to be that paranoid. Oh dear. Anyway, I digress. This is a beautiful walk. But people panic. People in a normal frame of mind panic. And I just want to say, these walks, if you can get out, even if it's to walk around your town, you've got an allotted exercise given to you by the government, legal, to get out of your house and exercise for your health. Now, obviously, if you're ill, if you've got the virus, then you have to follow that advice. But if you're otherwise healthy, use what you've been given. It's essential, so you don't end up panicking. So you don't end up thinking that the Russians are watching you. Oh dear. But when you think about your life, think back, you can find lots of things to chuckle about, which perhaps you weren't chuckling about at the time. But there you go. Hear that? Oh, you hear that beautiful bird? That's wonderful. Ah. Oh, this is beautiful. So panic, mental health. That's the one thing we worry about. Physical health, because you can see your physical body. When you cut yourself, you can see that you've cut yourself. When you break your leg, it's very obvious that someone's broken their leg. They can't walk on it. Right, as you can see, we're in the horses field. And where are they? There they are. Back that way. Just spoken to a nice lady that tends to them. Beautiful horses. Well mannered, wonderful. Yes, I'm still on my way back from dropping the car off. And I am. Last time I came here, I didn't walk up to this tree and touch it. And this is a tree that beautiful oak tree. If I can touch this across the fence, I'll be careful what I'm walking through here because it's quite boggy. Quite boggy and well trodden by the horses. What a beautiful tree. Up and personal to this tree. Look at this. Wonderful. Wonderful. Through the canopy. Beautiful. Nice shot. I can't touch it, but perhaps I can just say hello. I might. I'm sure it knows I'm here. Wonderful tree. Wonderful. Beautiful tree.